Okay, enough with the nonsense. Let's get into the charts. At the moment, we are still seeing two possible scenarios playing out. So starting with the bullish scenario where the low is indeed in. We then have a WXY on the higher term time frame, and the low has been made, hitting our perfect target box at the 1-to-1 of the W to the X. This means that we should start seeing impulsive structures to the upside. If we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can see these starting to play out. You can see here on blue we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 to the upside, and the 5 is yet to come. So let's see if that happens. Now on the blue scenario, we are now tracking this wave 4. Inside the wave 3, we had this leading diagonal here, a 2, 3, 4 and a 5. If I do some little bit of education here, you can see that these are the 5 things we are looking for when a low is made. Either an impulse where the high of wave 1 does not overlap with the low of wave 4, or a double 1-2, which is a 5-wave structure in wave 3 as well, or a contracting diagonal where the high of wave 1 overlaps the low of wave 2, and same with the expanding diagonal, except one is expanding and one is contracting. Now over here in the green wave 1, you can see a leading diagonal, a 1 with an overlap of wave 4 and a high on 5 made. Now the wave 2, 3 and 4 played out very nicely, hitting this perfect box at the top for our wave 3, and now we are in a wave 4. At the moment, I think that we are now finished the wave A, the B, and now coming down in a C. If we take the target of this wave C from the low of this wave A, we can see that our 1-to-1 sits at this box here, from the 1.618 to the 1.0. So the C wave can fall anywhere within this range, and that would be a very good long position, but we'll get into that just now. Now, the last bullish scenario is that the wave 5 is already in. Now, this would be a very interesting scenario if you're looking at the blue wave 4 now, and now we would be seeing a larger retracement in an A, B, and a C. Now, I don't think this is playing out yet, and I think we still have one more to the upside, but let's see what the chart does give us. Now, for the bearish scenario from this range, we are still looking at this B wave target with an extended C wave. In this, we would have something called a regular flat, which is this. A normal ABC structure where B does not take the low of A and C does expand above A. This is a simple zigzag, and this does occur here, A, B, and C, hitting our perfect target for the B wave. Now we should start, if this is your main scenario, we should start seeing impulsive structures to the downside, much bigger than that, to make a lower degree high, a lower degree low. Taking this low at 53,135 and going deeper into that yellow box we have on the lower side. But that is not at the moment the target now. This is the main scenario. Now for a fair value gap side of things, fair value gaps on this hourly time frame have indeed been taken, actually shattered through. You can see it actually used a little bit of support over here and on the fair value gaps, but they were taken. The only fair value gaps left are ones at the bottom here that would be filled up if we are in that wave 2 scenario where a high is in place and we would go an A, B, A, C, filling up these and using them as support for that big third wave move up. Now on an Elliott Wave side, we are now back into the channel, as you can see here on the 4-hourly time frame, back into this channel, and at some point I do expect us to hit this middle line. Now, for trade possibilities from this scenario, this is obviously our main scenario, so we will be using this one. On the 4-hourly time frame, I would wait, as I've been saying for the last week. Please wait on the 4-hourly time frame to take your positions. This 5-wave move might not yet be finished. A 3-wave correction might follow, and we would see this as the target range before blasting off into that massive bull run as we've been seeking out for the past few months. Now, I would wait for that. It would look something along the lines of this if I were to show it in a wave count. Now, that would be the 5th wave up, and we would now see an A, B, C to the downside, with A not being so deep, but this kind of wave structure here. This would be a larger degree wave 1, and then a larger degree wave 2 to follow, with an even bigger one in wave 3. So that is what would indeed happen on the 4-hourly time frame, so please wait before you take your positions. Now, on the 1-hour time frame, at the moment we are in our target box here. Positions from here for a long are very, very good. I've circled these yellow lines or green lines, as these are our target ranges for the wave C. So a long from this area here at 63,600 to 63,000 would be a very long target, good long, targeting that wave 5 blue move. That would target this here. In that long here would be a very good long to take. So do trade at your own risk, but this, in my opinion, is a very good area to take a long. Now, on the 15-minute time frame, again, as B waves are often involved, I would not take a trade here. I would just trade that long on the hourly time frame. But that's all for Max Trades Crypto today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want daily intraday updates and the trade possibilities from our YouTube channel, you can see them in the Discord below. But it's been Max Trades Crypto. Cheers.